Hello. Out there and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And this is one of the most heated rivalries in the league. Clark, two teams that know each other very well.
Boy, I tell you, there is another level of electricity when these teams meet, B.A. We can feel it. It's palpable. The fans are into it. The players are into it. It's just turned up a little bit more.
Over his career, Kawhi has become a willing passer. One of his many improvements since being drafted in 2011.
Now here's ball. Uncovered. They get it back. Pass to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Here he goes. Oh!
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Mitchell into the lane. Banked it in off the glass. Mitchell's got 6.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
That's good from DeRozan.
Easy to see that this Hornets squad loves to play at a fast pace, and for good reason. They're built to do just that. They push the ball up court fast and hard, and they really work hard to try and catch the opposition unprepared and unalert. Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly failing.
And when it comes to their up-tempo play, do the Hornets' youthfulness play a part in that, do you think, Clark?
There's no question about it, B.A. I mean, a younger squad definitely, I think, means more natural energy. So they've got more gas in that tank. Their amber light rarely comes on. And they can really outwork more experienced, older teams in some cases.
Now here's Mitchell. He has 6. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Leonard outside. Clock at 6. And Mitchell with the slam.
Evolving as a passer and playmaker, Leonard wants to keep setting up his teammates like this.
LaVine with it. Giving him some nice offensive production with 13 points a game. And the basket by DeRozan.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Now here's Leonard. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Bdba with a steal. Ball outside. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. DeMar DeRozan picks one up. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
Ball with it. He's picked up by LaVine. And now the Bulls in transition. And again, Chicago no good.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
4-3. The Hornets pull it in.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this ball.
Man. Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
To the inside. And Mitchell with the slam.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
Now that's how you power it home.
Aggressive to the rim and a thunder finish.
Passivity is a no-no. You've got to attack.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Ball.
2 minutes.
Looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game. And it's DeRozan missing. The Hornets with a lead. Outside Mitchell. On the take. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Olynyk. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And the shot goes.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
LaMelo Ball is must-see TV. He is so much fun to watch. An exciting young all-star, plays with such verve and confidence. And his passing ability incredible. And as a result, he's in the highlight reel more often than not.
Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Bates. Kept alive. Ball. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that.
The Bulls, 16.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lot. Excited game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Well, Clark, it's getting harder to find players' true positions. We've got bigs who bring the ball up the court. We got guards who defend at the post.
Yeah, it's a very different kind of a game. Actually, we hear this phrase positionless basketball all the time, BA, but the skill level of players is so vast now. I mean, everybody handles the ball, wings and bigs, and you mix and match skills across the court and at every position. So a lot of diversity in the skill set of players in today's game.
They get it back. Another shot. And it's laid up and in by DeRozan. DeRozan's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You've got to get a body on DeMar DeRozan, because if you don't, his size and athleticism will allow him to hurt you on the glass.
And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Bates. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Here's Levine for 3. That shot missing. And Charlotte going the other way now. And after this game wraps up, they're off to New York to take on the Knicks. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. That's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Substitution for the Hornets.
And here's Leonard. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Drives to the hoop. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
And again, no good by Chicago.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Bouknight can't get it to go. Inside. And the dunk by DeRozan.
DeRozan still an elite scorer in this league and relentless in attacking the basket.
Here's Leonard. Soft touch off the glass. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Right side, Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Back to Mitchell. And he trades another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
On the wing, Levine. Lets the three fly. Here's the floater. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Bdba.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. And it's the Bulls' ball. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. On the wing, Mitchell. Give him 20. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Boy, the elevated playmaking from DeRozan has been a revelation of late. All-around threat who still feels underappreciated by many, and I think that drives him quite a bit.
Chicago calls timeout. Both teams deciding to change it up. And here are the Bulls now. They trail by 14. Now right. Outside Levine. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. And the third team foul.
Hornets on D. Counted from distance. He's got 5.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Down low. Here's Bates. And that one is hammered home.
Tell you what, he is a really special passer, LaMelo Ball. His ability to fit all kinds of passes into really small windows, phenomenal.
Right outside. 5 on the clock. Williams grabs the board.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's Levine for 3.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Back to Ball. There's 31 seconds left in the second. Good on the shot. Ball's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, Ball playing with a lot of aggression and toughness there. I love seeing that from a guard who has his size and ability.
That one drops for him.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Now here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Boy, he's an incredible ball handler at 6'7". LaMelo can get space for his shot practically anytime he wants to.
The deep 3 from Levine. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets leading by 17 at the end of the period. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Back after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Gets the 3 to fall.
Levine.
10 points for him.
Levine has always had a nice feel for his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and his teammates encourage him to shoot it every time he gets an opportunity to.
Tipped. Hernan Gomez with it. Guarded now by Williams. Here's Levine for 3.
Levine.
Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Mitchell, good. Mitchell's got 22.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. The 3 is up. And it's Chicago with a board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
And that was good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Levine for 3.
Levine.
Sinks the tray. Levine's got 9 points here in the second half. Pass to Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Williams up top. Back to DeRozan. The fadeaway. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
Back to ball. DeRozan outside. That one a little long.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Pass to Leonard. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Leonard's got 8 points.
Oh, it's not easy trying to guard Leonard inside. I can tell you that, guys. I mean, he's so good at using his body to get shots up over the defense.
Left side, Levine. The kick out to Ball. Ball with a steal. And it's the Hornets on the break. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one. While he was born in Arizona, when it's time for national team play, Matisse Thybulle suits up for Australia down under, a team he medaled with in 2020.
The free throw drops for Williams. Hey, it's fun to see NBA players like Thybulle go their own way for national competition.
Yeah, it is, B.A. I mean, that's part of the interesting fabric of the global nature of the game, particularly as it relates to the NBA. International tournaments are kind of like an alternate world, if you will. Guys who are NBA rivals end up being teammates, or their teammates wind up on the other bench. It's actually pretty cool to see.
And Ball throws it down.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Charlotte making some changes. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got his first bucket in this one.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
On the wing, DeRozan. 19 points in the game.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Here's Bates. Give him 8. And he dunks it down.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Ball outside. Here's the 3. That one is off. And Charlotte going the other way now.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Fires from deep. Williams grabs the board.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. It's Martin on the wing to the middle. Bates. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Shrugs off the contact and dunks it home. He'll go to the line.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there. BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
That free throw misses. That one misses. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Personal foul. And the third team foul.
Here's Bates. Counted. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passing. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
It'll count. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Hornets running.
78. The Bulls. 54.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Ball with it. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And in international soccer, we see the worst teams relegated to a lower tier. Clark, you think the NBA needs more consequences for losing?
You know, I don't think there are more needed, Brian, when you consider the fact that flattening the lottery odds was a step in the right direction recently. And then you think about the play-in tournament as well. I think that, too, adds a level of disincentive for losing. So right now, I think the NBA is in a pretty good place in terms of dissuading teams from losing. You know, the athleticism is obvious when you look at DeRozan's game, but he also has tremendous strength, and wasn't much the defender could do there.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Let's go with a 3. Can't get it to drop. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Mitchell's got 28 points for the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
It's a one-on-one situation. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Mitchell. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. From outside, off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
From downtown. Gets the 3 ball to go. Mitchell's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Draining his first 3 of the game, no doubt hoping to build up a little momentum from outside.
To halt the run. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And the NBA enjoying the highest attendance numbers in the history of the league. Clark, compare the fan experience now to where it was in the 80s when you played.
BA, I don't know if there is any comparison. I mean, when you factor in the popularity of the league now with the various social media platforms that exist, the star magnitude power of the game's biggest stars worldwide, I just think it's a different time. More teams, more exposure, more platforms for exposure, and a real understanding of how to market the NBA globally. So fans have a way of engaging that didn't exist in the early 80s.
Here's Ball. And he banks in the layup.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
3-pointer. Hornets with the rebound. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 13-1 run. Leonard outside. The 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Leonard's got 5 points in the quarter.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his three-point shooting.
He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, BA, you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come.
Steps back. Outside for Mitchell. Outside, Williams. To the paint. Oh, they pick off the pass. Misses the 3. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 19-5 run. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul of the game. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, BA, I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
Pass to Olynyk. Here's Terry. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. And the Bulls making a change here. 4 on the clock. And again, no good by Chicago. From deep, Mitchell. Again, the miss by the Hornets. You look at players migrating to bigger markets. Clark, would a franchise tag help small market teams retain talent?
You know, I don't think it's as simple as that, BA. Each individual player looks at things a bit differently. I know it's a challenge for small market teams. It always has been. But some guys are comfortable being one-team guys in small markets as long as they feel like that team is pushing towards being the best that it can be and having a chance to compete at the high level.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That'll be a second foul of the game.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Great frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Chicago with the ball.
And right from the get-go, They stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Hornets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And so they'll win the first of 3 games in this season series. That 1-0 lead should give them a nice confidence boost the next time they go up against Chicago.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They trail by 36. 1:25 left in the final quarter. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
I like the aggressive approach. He's going to have to be more efficient.
And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world. It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Sinks it from distance.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Bates. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Bates.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Leonard can't get it to go. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't go for him. The 3 from Ball. And gets it to fall.
And just totally relentless.